It is mid-February, but it feels like spring outside. I know that gusty wind that we're working with this afternoon could be a little bit deceiving, but temperatures very mild, if not warm out here for today. We're at 60 degrees in Toledo, 62 in Fremont, and 63 in Port Clinton, one of our warmer spots. We do still have some 50s into southeast Michigan, and you can find those also into Fulton, Williams, and Defiance counties. So like I said, still some 50s, but many of us are turning over to the 60s. That wind pumping in that warmer air. I know a lot of us have had a plenty as far as the winds. I know even working with some of those power outages, but at least as we work through the rest of today, it will take some time, but those winds you can see will start to settle down. Overnight will really do the trick for us. But we are still going to be working with wind gusts around 35, even towards 45 miles per hour here at this midday hour, and then even into the evening. Now, at least we don't have wet weather. It's just the wind that we're working with. You're going to find rainfall towards our north off into Canada, but here we're just seeing some sun and a few fair weather clouds. That, however, will change. I'm tracking this system that you're going to find just entering the central plains. Once it gets a little bit organized, it will be moving in for us towards the later morning of tomorrow. So looking at the hour by hour forecast, today will remain quiet. We'll be working with some sun, those strong winds keeping us on the warm side for the afternoon. And overnight though, we will have a little more cloud cover that does try to move in. So at the bus stop tomorrow morning or even the commute, the rainfall, it will be getting close, but I don't anticipate much as far as a slowdown to your morning routine. As we go through the day though, we'll still be working with some rainfall. I am, however, also keeping an eye. Cold air is not far away with this system, and you can see it tries to cut in with some of that rainfall. So southeast Michigan and even along the state line, I'm eyeing the potential for a little bit of that glazing to be out there Thursday afternoon. It really matters if we have enough cold air that wraps around and fills that in. So be mindful if you're in southeast Michigan or just along the state line tomorrow afternoon as far as maybe some acidic conditions starting to take shape. So we'll be keeping an eye on that for you. But for today, like I said, it's calm and quiet. We have 60 degrees on tap for us as many of us are getting there. The warmer wind, it's still going to be windy though through the day. However, they'll settle down for tomorrow. Temperatures though quite a bit cooler, 43 and even 30s by Friday. You'll have a dry weekend forecast. And then temperatures rebound once again, but the mild conditions don't hold as we extend this forecast out. You're still going to find mid-30s as high. So this is actually what we should have for February. And though we'll kind of be in that middle ground as far as some rain and snow for next week's forecast. So stay updated on that. Of course, we'll keep you ahead of tomorrow's storm, but always get those push alerts and latest information from us on the WTOL 11 weather app.